Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions and LTL Tutoring Central. But I'm here in the capacity of RJJ's Reactions at the moment with Jacob Collier, and the song is Little Blue. This is the Mahogany Sessions. This one was requested by a viewer. Thank you very much. I have been blown away by Jacob. I really, really like what he does. I love his voice, and I love what he does with his voice. I love what he does with his lyrics. I've only done a few, but I've right from the very first one I did when he was with Aurora, it was super. I could tell right away that I would be doing more Jacob in the future. So here is another one. I have pulled up the lyrics. I'm going to go over the lyrics separately. I think the CC I have turned on. We'll see how it works. I checked the first few seconds. It seemed like it might work, but sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But nevertheless, I think I'll go over the lyrics afterward anyways, because I don't like to stop over and over during the video. I sometimes stop once or twice. I try to keep it to a minimum so we can get the full effect of the song. In the description, I'll put a link to my playlist for Jacob Collier, and you can see all of my reactions in one place if you want to. Also, I will put a link to his channel so that you can go and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. Very important thing to do, particularly with someone as talented as Jacob. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have already, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone also who has shared videos, liked videos, commented, sent information. It's all very helpful. Clicking on all the notifications helps as well. Right. Oh, also in the description, there's a way to bump up your request, get it much quicker than on the regular list. The regular list is just very long because there's so many super artists and musicians to get to. So if you're patient, you can just check out the other artists on the channel. But if you'd like yours much quicker, it's very easy. Just buy me a coffee and let me know what you want me to react to, and I will get it to you in a few days, generally 1 to 3 days at this time of recording at least. All right, let's have a listen to Jacob Collier, Little Blue. Looks like we have a choir here, maybe. It's quite the get-up he's got on there. It's got a Canadian toque on.
Little blue, be my shelter, be my cradle, be my wood,
Beautiful voice right away.
be my boat, be my river.
I'm going to turn off the CC. It's not working. Thought maybe it would, but it's not. Okay. Gorgeous guitar too.
Little blue, be my shelter, be my cradle, be my wood, be my boat, be my river, be the stillness of the moon. If I could, I'd go with you to a place I never knew. In your eyes, so dark and open, there's a light that leads me back to you. 'Cause you're not so far away. I hear you say you'll never walk alone. Singing, don't be afraid of the dark in your heart. You're gonna find a way to carry the weight of the world
Nice.
your shoulders. You're gonna find your way.
Beautiful.
Little blue, be my anchor, be my light, my compass star. Be my darkness, be my danger, be the strings of my guitar. Little blue, how I love you, something strong, something true.
Wow.
In your eyes, so dear and gentle, there's a light that leads me back to you.
And back up a bit to enjoy that section. I'm enjoying the whole thing. It's giving me chills, that section there. Just can feel it on up and down my spine. And Jacob, he just makes me want to cry. Even when that song is not sad, it's just the beauty of his voice. I was going to mention this person's. I had stopped right where I wanted to there, and then I forgot. I love the Afro type thing going on over here too. It's pretty awesome too. Um, yeah, his voice is just. Whoa. If I weren't doing this reaction, I would probably be lying back with my eyes closed, creating that story from his amazing voice, the guitar, the lyrics, everything. Just so gorgeous. Let's go.
'Cause you're not so far away. I hear you say you'll never walk alone. Singing, don't be afraid of the dark.
Nice.
In your heart, you're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way. Don't be afraid of the light. It's alright. You're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way.
Nice. Mhm. Conductor.
Singing, don't be afraid of the dark.
Mhm.
In your heart, I'm gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way, find your way, find your way. Oh. it's alright. You're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're
Mhm.
gonna find your way, find your way, find your way, find your
Nice. Mhm. Very nice.
Cool. Thank you all.
Mhm.
For beautiful.
Mhm. It was beautiful. Stop there. Um, wow, amazing. The choir was amazing too. He played the choir like an instrument, uh, voices up and down and sort of manipulating it like an instrument, but they should all be proud too. They did a beautiful job. Really, um, I don't know, another layer, I guess, to the song, but Jacob's voice, oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's all I need. It's so good. It's so, I don't even know how to describe it actually. There's something about, there's certain vocals, certain voices uh, that reach into you or reach into me anyway. And Jacob's is one of them. And I'm so happy that the viewers like you let me know about him because I'd never heard of him before. And lots to listen to, lots to react to. So I am looking forward to doing more uh, Jacob for sure. If you like the video, of course, give it a thumbs up. But we are going to have a look at the lyrics in just a minute, even though you could hear a lot of the lyrics here. I didn't want to keep stopping to say my piece about the lyrics, and I think you see more when you look at them in the text sometimes too. And I think there's quite a bit of possibility in these lyrics. We'll see in just a minute. So I hope you'll stick with us for the lyrics, but if not, don't forget to like the video, check in the description for a link to Jacob's channel and the playlist for Jacob, and subscribe to this channel. But let's have a look at the lyrics now. All right, here we are with the lyrics, Jacob Collier, Little Blue. Throughout the song, I was catching a lot of the lyrics, and it reminded me quite a bit about a novel I wrote way back in, probably started in the 1970s, and took me a long time to write it. Finished it up in the 1980s. It has not been published. Many of my short stories from that period have been published. There's links in the description below. You can read them for free if you've got Kindle Unlimited. Um, I need to go through it again because I wrote it a long, long time ago and it probably needs a lot of work. I don't know whether I'll ever do it or whether it'll be one of the stories, novels, whatever, that get destroyed. I have probably burned, shredded, tossed away more stories than I will ever publish because I don't know, that's just the way I am. But I write things, I think they're good, and then, but anyway, when I did go back over the short stories, which I didn't do until 2020, I think it was, for the first volume, and then the second volume came out a year or two later. Um, when I went back over those stories, I actually liked quite a few of them, and didn't really change very much in the stories. A little bit of punctuation and things, but I kept them mostly the same before I published them. So, but this reminds me of my novel because it was called Blue. And I don't know what it is about blue. It's not necessarily even my favorite color, but there's something about the depth of certain blues that you can crawl inside. There's a comfort to blue, there's a power to blue. At least that's the way I was feeling at the time. And so when I remember back, I still have that sensibility, that feeling of blue. And I got some of this here. I don't know, which is strange because this is much, much later. Little blue, be my shelter, be my cradle, be my womb, be my boat, be my river, be the stillness of the moon. So right off the top, I got that feeling of the complexity, the depth, the comfort almost, the womb, the cradle, the boat and the river at the same time. Be the stillness of the moon. I actually have some moon masks upstairs. I should have brought one down. They're also give me the same sense and feeling. They're not blue, but that sensibility here. If I could, I'd go with you to a place I never knew. In your eyes so dark and open, there's a light that leads me back to you. And not in the novel, actually, but in my own stories that happen in my mind. There's a blue that has this power and takes you to places, uh, all kinds of, I often call them plateaus, places, other planes of existence. They're not real, of course, they're in my imagination, but it's all happening there. So it really did remind me of that. There's a light that leads me back to you. Yeah, and I go through this when I need to go to sleep. I sometimes think of blue and all the amazing things that it can do. It's not just the color. There's more to it than that. But 'cause you're not so far away, I hear you say you'll never walk alone. Exactly, singing. Don't be afraid of the dark in your heart. Definitely something that helped me in the past. Well, it still does, but really, really, really needed it in the past. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you now. It came a few close calls where that almost happened. Uh, you're going to find a way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're going to find a way home. Very, very excellent lyrics. Can mean so many things to so many different people. There's not one way I don't think of interpreting it. Little blue, be my anchor, be my light, my compass star, be my darkness, be my danger, be the strings of my guitar. Yeah, so to some extent, I did read a little bit of the preface in one of my other videos that I did. I don't think it was a Jacob one though, and the idea of sort of accepting or coming to terms with the darkness within you or with the chaos within you. I'm pointing here. I should be pointing here because it's all from here, but colloquially we think it's from the heart. But it's all in your brain, of course. And so, yeah, in some ways you have to learn to welcome those voices and that darkness or that what seems like a danger, so that you can deal with it. Be the strings of my guitar. Little blue, how I love you, how I love you. Something strong and something true. In your arms, so dear and gentle. There's a home that leads me back to you. I'm just going to see if there's any lyrics I haven't spoken about. Don't be afraid of the dark. In your heart, you're going to find a way. Yeah. Don't be afraid of the light. It's all right. I'm glad you mentioned that too, because a lot of people, say they're afraid of the dark. And when you're a child, especially a really young child, the darkness can be a bit scary. It's not the dark so much, it's what's in the dark or what you imagine is in the dark, right? But for me, the light can often be more of an issue because the light creates shadows. The light tries to hide that darkness, and so I'm very suspicious of the light sometimes. And so I think that there's a contrast there, and for some, one would be more of a problem than the other. Maybe they're both an issue sometimes. It's all right. You're going to find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're going to find your way home. I think that's the end. Yeah. And so absolutely fantastic lyrics that are open to uh, a number of interpretations, but it hit me right away, this little blue, when he said my shelter, my cradle, my womb, boat, river. Still, it just reminded me so much of some of the thoughts I had. It's a totally different story than this, but the ideas, some of the ideas were the same, and some of the ideas of other things that has happened with Blue in my mind. I'd have to go back and reread the novel. It's been a long, long time to see just how much there is there, but I know since then, and it just rolls around. I haven't written out these stories yet, and they may never write them out because they might be just private stories. Um, but there's a lot of connection here for me. So really touched me a lot. And his voice, anyways. I mean, he could be singing in a language I don't understand, or the telephone book or something. It's just the way his voice and the way he uses it. Uh, wow, it just brings tears to my eyes. It's so, so beautiful. I'm really happy that you introduced me to Jacob Collier. So thank you very much for that. Um, This was a beautiful, beautiful song. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, hit that like button. Let me know what the song means to you, if it has any special meaning or connects with you in some way. Music often does, of course. Let me know what else you'd like me to react to. I'll add it to the regular list, but it is very long, so it usually takes me quite some time to get to it. If you want it quicker, check in the description. There's a way to do that. Very easy. Buy me a coffee. Also in the description, a link to my playlist for Jacob, but also Jacob's channel. So you can go to the artist channel and subscribe and like and comment and support them. We definitely, definitely want to support someone as fantastic as Jacob. Now I'm out of breath. Okay, I think I've said everything. I could go on and on and on, but I don't want to bore you to tears. It's better to have tears on the beauty of music than my hideous voice. But anyway, there we go. Keep listening, keep having fun. It is Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.